French and Indian War. The French and Indian War was a conflict between England and France over territory in North America. The war lasted from 1754 to 1763. American Indians fought on both sides of the war. England and France had colonies in North America years ago in the 1750s. England wanted to settle or live in the Ohio River Valley. They also wanted to trade with the Native Americans who lived there. The French did not like this. Both countries had claimed the same land. The French had warned England. France wanted England to stop trading with the Indians on their land. Not many French lived in North America. There were fewer than 100,000 French living in North America at the time. The French protected trade with forts. Trade with the Indians brought goods and money. The governor of Virginia sent the military to move the French out of the western Pennsylvania area in 1754. The governor sent George Washington. He would lead an army against the French. He was defeated. England and France sent supplies and soldiers to North America. England declared war on France. The French and Indian War was a war for control of the valley. Most American Indians in the region were friends of the French. The French treated them with respect. The American Indians liked the French because they treated them as trading partners and not enemies. A Congress of the British colonies met in New York in 1754. Benjamin Franklin was a public leader. He thought the colonies should work together to defeat France. He tried to persuade the public. He thought that each colony would still have its own government. They would also create one government together. It could decide important issues. The colonists did not like this idea. They did not want to join together with one government. England sent more soldiers to North America in 1757. This helped defeat the French in Canada. The British would capture Quebec. Quebec is a major city in Canada. England would also capture Montreal. Britain and France ended the war and signed the Treaty of Paris in 1763. France would then give England the control of Canada. France gave England most of the land east of the Mississippi River. England issued the Proclamation of 1763 to avoid more problems with the American Indians. It gave Indians right to the land. It said that colonists could not live in any place west of the Appalachian Mountains. The colonists were now furious. Colonists wanted to settle on that land. England forced colonists to pay taxes. England wanted the colonists to pay for the French and Indian War. The colonists did not have any say in England's government. They did not like this. They became so upset. The colonists started a war known as the American Revolution. This war eventually gave colonists their independence from England. Number 1. Which country did not have a part in the French and Indian War? A. Russia, B. France, C. England, D. All of them did. Number 2. What was the name of the person sent by the governor of Virginia? A. George Washington, B. John Adams, C. King George III, D. Ponce de Leon. Number 3. Which is one of the reasons that the British were able to defeat the French? A. They received more supplies. B. They were sent more soldiers to help fight. C. The Native Americans got angry. D. George Washington gave up. Number 4. What was the author trying to do in writing this passage? A. Entertain the reader by telling of stories about French soldiers. B. Entertain the reader by making jokes about the British. C. Persuade readers that French people fought the Indians. D. Inform the reader about the French and Indian War. Number 5. Why were colonists mad that they had to pay taxes to England? A. They did not agree with the war. B. They had no say in England's government. C. They did not like the French. D. The Indians were stealing their money.